Hi, this is Michael at TV Radio 1972, and it's been a while since I've reviewed radios on this channel, mainly because I've been shifting the focus more towards shorter videos, including DX videos, whether it's on the AM medium wave band, short wave band, or FM band, and some other videos in between. I do plan, however, to review a couple radios before the end of this year at the time of this recording in 2021, and at least a couple more in 2022, because I don't have many radios left. I'm down to about 4, unless I buy more radios in 2022. But as far as this radio is concerned, this is the Memorex AM FM Armband Radio. I bought this at Best Buy a few months back for $19.99 plus tax. Here's the front of the package. Has pretty neat logo on top. It has rainbow colored lettering right here. That's a pretty neat feature. And picture of the radio and earbuds. I'll tune you in. Listen on the go, AM FM radio, sweat-proof IPX4, belt clip, armband, and earbuds included. On this side of the package is a woman jogging with the radio right on her arm. So it's a picture of her jogging. On the back of the package, more lettering and the logo. Picture of the radio, belt clip, armband, and earbuds. And here are the features. I'll read them over, or you can pause and look at them. Digital AM FM radio, station presets, 20 per band by the way, sweatproof IPX4 LCD display, and in the box is a belt clip, armband, secure wired earbuds with 3 ear tip sizes, and 2 AAA batteries, and the model number MR700GN. Pretty much the same lettering and logo on this side of the package, as well as the top of the package. On the bottom package, made green right here, MR700GN, which is the model number, made in China. The address of Memorex, which is in St. Louis, Missouri. And then some warning labels here, and the Part 15 FCC rule guidelines here. What I'm going to do is take everything out of the package. So we have this box here, and then we have another box here. And they include a warranty, limited 90-day warranty. It's already passed for me, but I figured show it to you anyway. So we have that. We have some other items in here, including armband here. We have earbuds here. They look pretty neat. They sound pretty good. And very thin type of wire here. And then more ear tips here, depending on how they fit your ears. I think that's pretty good that they did that. And some cheap alkaline batteries. These are AAAs, so I haven't used them yet. I may use them someday. And then I'll get rid of the box. I'll put the radio down, but I wanted to show you the instruction manual. It's pretty basic. Just one sheet of paper, both sides. Now, I'll hold up like this and you can pause and read it right here. It also has a diagram of the radio and also how to use the adjustable arm strap. So you can pause and read all that. And then more instructions like setting the clock, the alarm, saving presets on your stations, and using the earbuds. it comes in this plastic here, and here it is. Here's the radio. Now, dimensions of the radio: 4.5 inches in length, 2.5 inches in height, and a depth of 1.25 inches. And we'll do some size comparisons. The Jensen SAB55A right here. And then another Walkman that I reviewed a while back, the Sony SRF M37. There we go with that. And I'm going to show you what the radio looks like. I'll describe what it is on the front of the radio. You have this LCD display. It shows a battery indicator. When the radio's on, it should show whether it's FM or AM band. And when the radio's off, if we're in the PM, then it'll show PM. On it is a 12-hour clock. It uses that kind of clock. Power and lock button here. If you long press, it's the lock button. You have to long press again to unlock it. Short press to turn on and off. You have your band selector switch, AM, FM. Now, while the radio is on, you can go through your presets, 20 presets per band, and also the BBS, which is the bass boost system. While the radio is on, but while the radio's off, you can long press alarm to set the alarm, or long press the time to set the time. While you do that, while the radio's off, to set your alarm or time, you have to go up for the hour and down for the minute. There's no way to go backwards, it goes forwards as far as setting time and alarm. While the radio's on, you can tune up and down. On the front of the radio, nothing on the bottom, and not much on the sides either. On the top of the radio, you have your volume down and volume up. You have a headphone jack here, headphone experience, with this rubber jacket, protective rubber jacket. Headphone experience, minimal hiss at no volume, but as you put volume in it, that hiss goes away. So, and it's in stereo, so that's good. It has this nice neon green that goes around the radio and over here. That has a good touch to it. That's very neat touch to it. And then on the back of the radio, you have your belt clip here. I'm not going to remove the belt clip. It's very hard to remove. But it would show Memorex and the model number here with just some information, a serial number. As far as the battery compartment is concerned, it's not a capture door. You just open it like this. And from this angle, when you hold the radio this way, the positive polarity goes down on the left button and goes up on the right button. Now, what I'm going to do next is do a couple band scans, but in order for you to hear the audio, I attached this auxiliary cable to the radio onto my Eton Elite Executive here, because it has a line-in function like this. And that's how you're going to be able to hear the audio. So, what I'm going to do is start with the FM band. But before I do that, you press preset to go through the presets. There's 20. I'm going to go very quick because there's music on one of the channels. And it'll show preset number and eventually goes to the frequency, and that's what it does. So, and then there's a bass boost, you short press. Even with static, you notice the bass difference. So, let's get started with the band scan. Now I'm using this wire as the antenna.
Cut 3 albums for Blue Note Records in 1964, 3 more in 1965, but Juju is the second overall, the second from
WBGO Newark, New Jersey.
McCoy Tyner, Reginald Workman, and Elvin Jones. Duke Ellington in there too, and we had a bit of Mel Torme with George Shearing to get things started in that grouping of sound.
Use your account to change your address, set up or change direct deposit, get a proof of
Bass
income
boost
letter.
system on.
In
Bass
most
boost
states,
system
you can
off.
also request a replacement social security.
Went away. It's the only successful treatment the patient had after
I can
years
adjust the
of
wire for better
chemotherapy,
reception.
surgery and removing his kidney,
WVIP,
colostomy, this
New
big
Rochelle, New York,
hospital.
by the way.
None of it worked.
People behind American Telnet,
WNYC, New York City.
business, so obvious from the besides the obvious.
24/7, The Block. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
It passed WEPN, New York City.
It's free on our most popular Max plan, so you can capture holiday moments with the most advanced iPhone camera ever.
Get the kids, let's start opening presents.
If you use a hard stroke and do not wish to change to a light pick action, raise the bridge slightly
WBAI,
to
New York
eliminate
City.
string rattle. Quid.
WFAN FM, New York City.
951-4221 or HudsonHyundai.com. Payments will vary. Credit severity affects approval. See dealer for details.
WFAN, an equal opportunity employer, is dedicated.
Expressions of love, expressions of caring and kindness and goodness toward us. And then,
God. Man's unbelief does not take away God's faithfulness. You see it.
250 and say the keyword Caring Professionals to learn more. Caring Professionals is
And that is it for the FM band scan. FM is pretty decent, even with the earbuds that I tried. So I'll give you an FM reception report. Not quite as good as the other two radios that I've reviewed before, but not too bad actually. Just moving this a little bit. I got 48 stations, 39 okay to good, and 9 weak signals. Not quite as good as the last two radios I reviewed, but still decent. And the stereo sounds pretty good to me. So, I say FM, I'll say it's good. Overall. Now let's go to the AM band. I forgot to say the time. 1:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 06:49 UTC. So it is a late night band scan. So, I'm going to go to the AM band next. Now, the problem is, strong stations will be loud, and then the weaker stations, will be a little more quiet. It says AM right here, a little hard to tell up here, because the LCD display is a little flawed on smaller print. The frequencies are good though. The LCD display is pretty good there. It's just bad when it's in the smaller icons. WSM, Nashville, Tennessee.
With the Met fan calling to start the show being negative. The Met fan right now can't say anything. And it's not about Met
WFAN, New York City.
Who's the better team or who's been the more successful team. We all know.
WSCR, Chicago. WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Where we can just barely go there with 60s technology, but actually
WGN Chicago. Yeah, Zoomer's coming in pretty weak today. CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 740.
Yeah, I'm the shepherd here, and you're the little doggy. I'm the doggy. Here he goes again. Here he goes again.
CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. WNYC, New York City.
Trying to destabilize the European situation.
Well, of course, the immediate perpetrator is Mr. Lukashenko.
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Not coming in that great right now. That's the beauty of medium wave propagation.
Casters Association and this station.
I'm getting rid of everything I haven't used in the past 12
And this is
months.
another flaw of this radio. It has a weird auto gain control on strong stations. So that means you'll hear imaging, bleed over, adjacent channel bleed over a strong station. So that means WCBS would be on both 870 and 890. CHML, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
All along the west coast, there are flood warnings and watches. That's because of all the risks that are affected.
WNYM, Hackensack, New Jersey, AM 970 The Answer. Surprisingly weak tonight. Ooh, gotta turn that down. WDCX, Rochester, New York. That's the station I usually get at 970. It comes in better than the station from Philadelphia. WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts.
Takes it the other way. Does Rasheem Green for 2 points. We've got a tie ball game.
WBAL Baltimore, Maryland. WTAM Cleveland, Ohio. WBT Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep, I briefly got KMOX St. Louis, Missouri, but 1130 WBBR will, with this auto gain control they have, will just swamp adjacent channels.
What might we hear, do you think, from Powell, who begins 2 days...
Same thing on 1140.
Janet Yellen today in
WWVA, Wheeling, West Virginia, Airing Brothers Stair. WHAM, Rochester, New York. WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. WADO, New York City.
Traiga un producto innovador, el nuevo glucómetro que habla y le permite hacerse las pruebas en otros sitios como el...
WJZ, Baltimore, Maryland.
Come from what? It's climate change, but is it also local erosion as well? Why are the beaches disappearing?
That could be WXXI, Rochester, New York, because I think it sounds like either the BBC World Service or an NPR show. Ooh, gotta turn that down. WFBL, Syracuse, New York, the dinosaur.
About a book called Memento Mori by Sister Therese Aletheia.
During a commercial right now, so I can't tell what 1460 is.
What is, as mentioned earlier, right? It doesn't signal an immediate.
That might be WSAN, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Our daily program of related headlines and interviews with people behind the news. Your go-to source for information about everything from IT to pay and benefits. Be informed, stay informed. Start your morning with me, Tom Pennon, on the Federal Drive. Listen on air on the Federal News Network app and on Spotify.
WFED, Washington, D.C.
Evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort of your home.
WWKB, Buffalo, New York. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio. CBEF, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. WFME, New York City.
The emerging variant. They're trying to learn more about the molecular makeup of the strain to aid in testing for it in the U.S. That will also help determine if...
CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, playing music.
4 to 8 feet. Thursday night, west winds 20 to 39.
저와 소장사, 기후기사 전문 회사로
1700 WRCR, Ramapo, New York. WQFG 689 Jersey City, New Jersey. And that is all. And that is it. That's it for the band scan. Now, AM, it's not bad. The problem is it likes to put some gain on strong local stations. That's the problem with this radio. I'll give you an AM reception report during the day. 32 stations, 24 okay to good, and 8 weak signals. And then at night, 68 stations, 36 okay to good, and 32 weak signals. And notice it got less weak signals because some of that selectivity, especially stations like WOR7. Well, not so much WOR710 during the day it did, but not at night. But 770, that went to adjacent channels. 1010 Winds did. WCBS 880, WEPN 1050, and others. So the selectivity is not so great on the AM dial. But it's not terrible, it's just flawed. Now, as far as final thoughts, FM's pretty good, and it sounds pretty good, and pretty decent with reception. AM is okay. It's okay, not the greatest, and it's that auto gain control on strong stations is what makes it a bit inferior. But I also like how it sounds, and the LCD display is pretty good if the battery is good, but the smaller icons it's not so great on, but it's good at telling the time and frequency. So when you put it in front of a light, you got to make sure there's either sunlight or a lamp on in order to see that display. But that probably was the purpose of this radio, more of a daylight radio, rather than using this at night and all that. So I'm not going to fault it too much on that. As far as the rating is concerned, I'll give it a 5 out of 10, 2.5 stars. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the AM/FM Armband Radio from Memorex, model number MR700GN. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Have a good week, everybody. Stay safe and God bless. Bye-bye.